in the garage, and we have a part for the Honda Prelude. Look at this. It says replacement for Accord 94 to 97. Now, the Prelude is a 1999, and it's not an Accord, obviously, but these should fit this. Just like my 4C, I bought these replacements, and I couldn't find it for an Alfa Romeo 4C. I was only able to find it for a Fiat 500 Pop. Now, thanks to a viewer, that's how I found out that I could get this in clear. And then thanks to my friend Sam, and also just some more just searching, I found this one. So I'm not going to put this on just yet because I have to go with the Prelude to go get the front lip put on and the new mirror. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Now, the install is going to take a couple of hours. I don't know if I'm going to sit around there. So just in case I get bored, I'm going to bring my other Honda with me, Honda Moto Compacto. Now, if you watched the last video where I went to the paint shop to get the paint match for the Prelude, it was a short video, and I didn't realize that there were certain things I didn't show or say. One is I didn't show how bad the fitment was for the side skirts and the rear lip, and that's just because I was helping, trying to like hold up the lip and the side skirt, so I didn't have my tripod for the camera. Anyways, making excuses. It was pretty bad. The side skirts were like a fitment where it was shaped really badly. So like it would have been like a lot of work, too much work to try to make something fit that's just not worth, when you could just get something that does fit. And then the other, the rear one was like, it was too long. Like it was like one side fit perfect, but then the other side would like go all the way to the tire. So that was really bad. It is a shame because it actually looked good in the back, and it makes me think like, yeah, I will definitely get a rear lip for eventually one that fits right. And to put it into context, Casey, this guy's really knowledgeable and very honest about the work, and he was saying that Duraflex, the brand, and I should have done my homework, but Duraflex, he's all, just to put it in perspective, they make the lids for the dumpsters. So like those huge dumpsters that the trucks just come and forklift up and put in their dump trucks, like they make the lids for those. I honestly thought I was getting myself a nice brand name thing, but I didn't do my homework. Duraflex is known to not fit properly, but the front lip is going to be a good fit. I'll show you, like, it's not going to be perfect, but at least Casey was confident enough that it'll still look good. And then of course the mirror replacement, that should be all good as well. Yeah, we should be there just a couple minutes. All right, here at the shop, and let's see, where can we park the Prelude? Oh, there goes that M3 again. This thing is so sick. All right, so while the Prelude's in the shop, I'm taking this one around town. Maybe I'll go home. We'll see. Found myself a nice trail here to ride around in the Moto Compacto. Very nice part of Brentwood. Yeah. So I'm riding from the shop to my house. It was mostly streets, but I think I'm going to take this trail on the way back to the shop to pick up the Prelude when it's done. And at least here I can go one-handed, not worry about having to hit the brakes. But if I fall, it's going to be kind of funny. All right, back home. I should probably give this a charge if I'm going to bring it back to the shop. I didn't notice, look at this. I didn't even have this fully locked. I mean, it's fine. I think it just needs to get pushed in. And also, man, it is super dirty from the time I took it on that dirt trail when I went to go get the Tesla tinted, not my Tesla. And look, I got 38% battery. I'm pretty sure I started with not a full 100, maybe like 90 something. But yeah, 38% battery. I don't know for certain how many miles I went, but I could check and give you guys kind of like a guesstimate, like if I were to walk from the shop to here. Anyways, that took me about 20 minutes or so to get home via the Moto Compacto. I stopped maybe twice, and I was averaging probably like 15 miles per hour. All right, so according to Google Maps, walking there to the shop should take about an hour 25. Again, I did it in about 20-25 minutes, so I cut out an hour of walking. I should be walking in my shape, but I knocked out an hour with the Moto Compacto. But it's at 38%. It's charging now. The shop said they'll call me in about a couple hours. Yeah, why didn't I install the stuff myself? Just because I figured let them do the whole thing from paint to install, so that way I don't accidentally do something. If something happens, it's on them. If they need to retouch something, it's on them. It's not on me. So why not? I also need to wash the 4C because we have an event coming up in just a couple days, and I won't have time to wash it tomorrow in between the events. And if I wash it first thing in the morning on the day of the event, I'm gonna be all hot and sweaty and rushing. So I think I'll pull this out and give it a wash. All right, Alfa Romeo 4C is all cleaned up, and we are going to take it, a couple of days to a event where all the cars are white. We're supposed to dress all in white. Best dressed gets a $1,500 credit or something like that towards their detailing. So, man, I am set because I obviously have a white car, and I had to go to a cousin's 50th birthday where we had to all dress up in white. So I got it all. I'm set. Anywho, just got a phone call from Casey. They say the Prelude is done and it looks good. So super excited. Gonna hop back on the Moto Compacto and head to the shop. All right, so I took the same route here. Earlier I came through this and then hopped on there as soon as I could. But now I've been on this stretch for a long time. And then you come across this with a train track, and then I see a fence. I also see a bridge over there. So I'm gonna go investigate. It says the end. The other thing I could do is there's this right here, this dirt trail, and it goes back onto the street. But again, yeah, all fence there, bridge there to get back on there. So I'm gonna see. All right, not too bad. I just gotta walk over this. And I mean, the Compacto is only 45 pounds, so I'm just gonna walk it over this and to that bridge, and then we're back on the road, or the trail. All right, I didn't even have to use that bridge right there. It's just straight across there. You could tell like there's like a little wooden plank there, so probably people with bicycles go over here, no problem, like dirt bikes or mountain bicycles, I should say. Got a little bit of grass, and then back on the trail. Wow, here's another trail. It's right next to this creek. And look, what a sight. I don't know if you could see right there, Mount Diablo. Beautiful. Very nice. These houses are somewhat new. They're not as new as my house. So nice though. I'm gonna carry on. This is Brentwood Boulevard, and this should take us right to the shop. All right, we've made it. You gotta just sneak on back here, and then we get a nice look at the E46. Oh damn, my Prelude looks so good. I already see it. Oh man, I need to slow down. Damn, that's nice. But look at the Prelude. Holy hell, that looks good. Oh man, yeah. Damn, that looks good. Really happy with it. We'll get a close look in just a bit. Ooh. That's so good. Wow, they really did a good job at the blue flake on there. Yeah, so happy with it. And then the busted mirror. Look at that, not so busted anymore. Looking really good. Oh, I love it. All right, let's go give them some money. This thing's all raced out. Well, in the making. Hopefully they put in a seat or something soon, but that looks good. All right, in the Prelude, but I had to go to McDonald's. Need to show off the lip, Get myself a double quarter pounder with cheese, large French fries, Coca-Cola, and some chicken nuggies. All right, before I bring the car in, Check out the lip. It came out even better than I thought it would. And look, overall, yeah, you can see it's much lower than the side. So maybe a side skirt. Definitely the rear. I think just because the way it looked, I liked it. So, and then he did tell me there was going to be a small gap there, but you know that's not their fault. It's the Duraflex. Might scrape in places that I didn't scrape before, maybe. And then just for reference, you see a little bit of blue flake there, and you see it right there too. So they did a good job. All right, I realized the lighting was better if I reversed it in. So. Very nice. Man, I was so excited about the lip that I completely forgot to show you the mirror out in the sun. But I mean, I did at the shop, but I didn't show you here. Slight difference on the mirror as far as, has nothing to do with the paint or whatever, but well, actually, I'll show you one difference on the paint. But as far as the mirror itself, you could definitely tell that the quality of the OEM is better than this one, but it works. I already adjusted it electronically. It definitely does the job, and it's way better than that whole like having the electrical tape sticking on it. As far as the paint goes, there's like 2 sections here, and indeed both sections are supposed to be painted. But on this one, you could tell that it's just got like painted overall, like kind of like a single thing versus like it being separated, painted, and then put together. It's just right over it. I hope that doesn't cause any problems later on, like some kind of cracking or whatever. And to show you what I'm talking about, see, this is both painted, but there's a clear separation here. Like I said, it's almost like it got shot in 2 different pieces and then put together afterwards, as opposed to just being painted while it's on. It could also be the mirror itself is just that way, and I just don't remember from when I bought it. Maybe I could look at old footage. But other than that, she is looking amazing. Oh, look, I also got the Honda frame for the front. I don't know if you guys saw, I have it for the back. I kind of showed it in a video, like, randomly. Very happy with it. Can't wait for some of y'all that are in the Bay Area to see it in person, because I think it looks even better in person than it does on video. I think the car, as far as the front, I think it's pretty much done for now. In the future, I'll consider either fixing that or just flat out replacing the entire front bumper and then, you know, go with the actual Type S lip. I don't know. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But for now, I love the way it looks. Also, shout out to Casey. He brought up a good point that when the car indeed is detailed right, you could see a lot more of that blue metallic that you see on the one that's freshly painted. So I will be reaching out. I have a lot of friends in the industry that can do it, and we will get that sorted. Oh, I almost forgot. We might as well switch this out now to give it that complete look. Let's go for it. All right, let's get this opened up. Well, let's see. Why don't we? Oh, look at this. That's a cool BMW. I like that. Oh, actually, you know what? That's red, because remember, this is meant for a Honda Accord, which means that it's for the rear bumper, not the front. So I will actually need to take that out and change this bulb. Yeah, because red in the front, that's not going to work. Oh, I see. So yeah, so this kind of pops out and then kind of like slide it this way. Holy moly, that's dirty. All right, let there be light. All right, there it is in. Ooh, that looks nice and bright. Now, the only thing is that this is now the only modern bulb in the entire car. There's nothing, all the bulbs in that housing, I didn't change any of them. They're all the old ones. So, I don't know. It's nice and bright, which is great for visibility, but it doesn't match any of the other bulbs. Let me know what you think. I'll leave it like this for now, because if I want to switch it back to the old bulb, it's no problem. Or I should just change the bulbs on that one so all of it matches. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, other side has been completed. A lot of reflection behind me. Let's get this door closed so you can see. Both sides done, both LED. Almost tempted now to change. Oh my god, that's a lot of reflection. There's a tiny bulb right in there that is not quite a DRL, but if you do just one click on the headlight, it'll turn on. I usually do that combination on those, like a nearby highway that is a daytime headlight place. So what I do is I turn on that, so that is on, this is on, and then I hit the switch for the fog light instead of turning on my actual headlights. That's a lot of information, sorry, but almost tempted to change that. All right, so that's gonna do it for today. Camera's following me around, so cool. Looks like I have a cameraman, but I don't. Anyways, shout out to Calvin. You guys follow him. I'll link him down below. Stay fresh. This is his Prelude. I got the sticker. I also got this for free. Thinking of putting these on the car. And also I got a sweater, which I'll show right here. And that's gonna do it for today. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, questions, whatever, throw them down there below. I'm a sweaty mess, but that's gonna do it for today. More Prelude content coming really soon. You're probably thinking, what else is there? You'll see. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later.